Hey there, Marion Elementary second grade students. Mr. Davis here with another day of review. We're going to review telling time. So let's look at these cards that we'll be going through and look at the time each of them says. So first of all, let's look at this first one. We have, if you said 6 o'clock, you are correct. All right, let's look at our second one. All right, here's our second clock. If we look at this time, what time do you think this says? Remember, our hour hand is the short hand and our minute hand is the long hand. If you said 12 o'clock, you are correct. Here's our third clock, and let's look and see what time this says. 6:30. You are correct. I like this clock. It's a funny, different one. Let's look and see what time does this clock tell us. That's right, 10:30. Some people love ladybugs, so here's a clock with a ladybug on it. What time does our ladybug tell us? That's right, 7:15. Very good. We have another one here. Let's look at this one. What time does this clock say? If you said 11 o'clock, you are correct. For all my baseball fans out there wishing they could be on the field playing baseball and watching baseball games, excuse me, let's look at this clock. And what time does this tell us? That is correct, 8:45. Very good. For all my aspiring firefighters, here we go. Let's look at this one. What time does the red engine clock tell us? That is correct, 4:30. Our next one here is a picture of a pocket watch. That's what it used to be before everyone had watches on their wrist. What time does this pocket watch tell us? If you said 2:30, you are correct. And our last and final clock here. This reminds me of an old clock that my grandparents used to have that sat beside their bed. What clock time does this clock say? If you said 9:15, you are correct. So I hope you enjoy going over some telling of time. I want you to take a time and go back and look at these clocks and think about what would you be doing at 9:15 a.m. or 9:15 p.m. And go back and look at each of those clocks and think about those. Tell your parents what would you be doing if you were doing in the a.m. or the p.m. Remember, a.m. is in the morning, which means after midnight, and p.m. means past midday. So that means in the middle of the day from 12 o'clock on until midnight, 12 o'clock. Okay, hope you enjoyed this. Have a great afternoon. Bye now.